My partner has to vote no because it's outlined in our operating. That's what makes an LLC so excellent for asset protection, is this thing called a charging order. Now, one of the key components of a charging order is filing it in a state that is ideal. There's a lot of states out there, but there's probably 5 that probably rank around the top. Wyoming, Alaska, Nevada, Delaware, and South Dakota. Now, my personal favorite is Wyoming. The reason I like Wyoming is, number one, the statute for LLC has been there the longest in all other states. In fact, it was established in the 70s and has been continuous from there. Plus, there is a lot of case law that supports this asset protection planning and the statute of the charging order in Wyoming. So in law, history is good. We want to make sure that this is battle tested and not subject to cracking. Now, other states, there has been some cracks, but the asset protection statute hasn't been around as long. The statute isn't written as well as Wyoming. So I love Wyoming for this fact. The other thing that I love about Wyoming, as far as establishing your asset protection LLC, is everything filed in Wyoming is anonymous. You don't have to have your personal name on this limited liability company. You get a registered agent company, something nationwide, very generic. It's filed with the Secretary of State in Wyoming. Your name doesn't show up anywhere. So it's kind of difficult to find out who owns these LLCs. Now, the caveat there is if you're an accreditor exam and you're under oath, you've got to tell them that you own this. You can't perjure yourself. But the fact of the matter is finding information about who owns these companies is very, very difficult to do right out of the gates. So Wyoming's great. They've got the longest running LLC statute. The statute has the magic language of a charging order in that. You can set your corporation up unanimously or anonymously. You can set it up and require unanimous votes for any distribution, which locks down the members. And lastly, Wyoming doesn't have state tax. They don't have a franchise tax.